Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good day, everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain about one example of void method with parameters by using flowchart and Java code. So we are just going to use a simple program so that you can understand the concept. We are going to use the previous example as well, which is to calculate the area and perimeter of a rectangle. But this time around, we are going to modify a little bit so that your methods can accept parameters. So here is our flowcharts. Firstly, we have our main method. Inside this main method, you are going to ask input from the user for the width and height. And then we have three method calls: calculate area, calculate perimeter, and also print info. And you are going to end the program. Okay, so you have three extra methods here. First is calculate area, and then calculate perimeter, and also print info. So this time around, you are going to send width and height to the method. So if you notice here, the calculate area method call is sending width and height. Okay, let's trace one by one. So we start from the main. So from the main, you have input reading from the user for the width and height. After that, you see the next one is the method call. So in this method call, we have calculate area and we are sending width and height to the method. So if you see the method here, it is accepting width and height. And here, when you call the method also, you are sending width and height. Okay, so what we do inside the method is to calculate the area with the width and height that you have sent, that it receives at the method header here, and you are going to return to the caller. Okay, the next one we have calculate parameter. Similar as the first method call, we are also sending width and height to the method. So this width and height will be sent to the method header, and then the calculation will be done to calculate the parameter 2 times width plus with the height, and we are going to return again to the caller. The last one, we are having print info. So this print info method is not sending any value. We are just, it is empty. It doesn't have any parameter inside it. So we are just calling this method, and we are going to print the area and perimeter and return to the caller, and you are going to end your code. So this is our code where we have class rectangle void method with parameter. So in this in this class, we are declaring two static variables or global variables, which are area and perimeter. And then we have method calculate area. So this calculate area method is accepting two parameters. These are the formal parameters. So we have integer width and integer height. And this method is a void method. Inside this method, we are just calculating the area by multiplying the width and height. Okay, that is one method. So the next method is to calculate the perimeter. Similarly, we are accepting two parameters here, width and height, and we are calculating the perimeter in this method. Okay, the next method is the print info method, is where you are going to print the area and perimeter. Okay, that is we have three methods here, and after that we have our main method. So as we have learned earlier, when you want to trace the output, you have to start from the main. So inside the main, we have a declaration of width and height and scanner object creation. After that, we ask input from the user. So user will give you the value for width and height. So based on that width and height, you are going to call method calculate area, and the width and height will be sent to the caller. The width and height will be sent to the method. Let's say user key in 20 for the width and 5 for the height. So these 20 and 5 will be kept in variable width and height. So what will happen is that you are going to call method calculate area, and you are going to send 20 and 5 to the method calculate area. So this variable will hold 20 and 5, and based on that you're going to calculate the area. So 20 times 5 you're going to get 100. So this 100 will be kept in variable area. So your area is 100. Okay, so now you don't get any output yet. So you just do the calculation, and after you have done the calculation, you come back to the main method, and you see the next one is to call the method calculate perimeter. And again, you are sending your value of width and height, which is 20 and 5. So this 20 and 5 will be sent to the method header, will be copied and sent to the method header. So width will be 20 and height will be 5. So based on that, you're going to calculate the perimeter. So width times height will be 25 times 2, you will get 50. So 50 will be kept in variable perimeter. Okay, so after you have done with the calculation, you come back to the main method, and now you call method print info. So in this print info, we don't have any parameters. If you notice, the earlier ones, we have 2 parameters, and it is similar to the header. Here also we have 2 parameters. In the calculate parameter also we have 2 parameters. If you see print info, it is empty. So it is without parameter. So now we call method print info, and we are going to print area and also the perimeter. So your output will be area 100, perimeter 50. So let me run this code. Okay, the width of the rectangle is 20 and the height is 5. So you should get area as 100 and perimeter as 50. If you notice, the variable area and perimeter are declared as global. Why I did in this way? Because when I want to print the area and perimeter, I print the information inside method print info. But this print info is a different place where it is a different method where you get the area, but because area is calculated in method calculate area, while perimeter is calculated in method calculate perimeter. But suddenly I want to print the area and perimeter in method print info. So if I don't declare these 2 variables as global, then I'm not going to be able to print out the values, because these values are only accessible inside this method. Okay, so by doing in this way, I can print the values of area and perimeter from different method. So the usage of global variable is depending on your code. So if you need to make it as global, then you can make it global. Otherwise, you can try to avoid using global variable by using value returning method that we are going to see in the next video. Okay, so for now, for this example, it's just a void method which can send parameters. So you can design your code based on your needs, whether you want to accept the parameter or you want to have parameters in your method, or whether you want to make the variable as global, or another choice is to return the value from the method. Okay, we will discuss more on that in the next video. Hopefully you have got some idea about this, how to send parameters to the method. Thank you.